Now, one of the first things to notice with our bush bean seed is the difference in size from what it originally was to what it is now. It's considerably larger. You've also got a plant has started to grow. Now, this first part that starts to grow is the root. The bush bean seed is much larger than it used to be. Also, it's hard for you to tell because you can't feel it, but I can. It's softer too. So if you have your seed, you can get them out and you can feel it feels a little bit softer as well, and it's considerably larger. So we look at the bush bean, we can see one thing that happens, the root started to grow and the plant is much larger. Let's look at our sunflower seeds. Now I'm excited about growing actual sunflowers with these sunflower seeds. What do you notice is different? Color, size, shape. The sunflower seed has also started to grow some portions out of it, but it looks different than what the bush bean has started to grow. Take some time and make some observations of that one as well. All right, let's look at our pea seed. Now our pea seed, we can see it start off. Color is going to be very different on this one, and the size is a lot different. And this one has, not only does it have a root, but it's also got a green portion growing out. I wonder if those are all part of the same thing. That is our pea seed. And then we got our popping corn seed, which doesn't look like a whole lot has happened with our popping corn seed, but you can tell if you look at it, it's a little bit bigger. Other than being a little bit bigger and a little bit rounder, not a lot has happened with the popping corn seed yet. So I'm interested to see how that's going to turn out. We'll give that a few more days. So those are the observations you can make from those seeds. Let's look at our full planters and what do those look like. So we have the full planter of the sunflower seeds. You can see some of our sunflower seeds have started to grow that same piece. Some of them not so much yet. We're going to keep adding some water to those every day. See what we can't get growing on that one. We got our pea seeds coming out here. Now our pea seeds, you can see, are all have those pieces growing out of them. And some of them are very large. That one's very fat. So, one thing you can notice that has changed since we've introduced water to these seeds is the size. One thing you're not experiencing is the smell, because these seeds have produced a wonderful smell that my wife is very excited about in the basement. I got to change this water regularly. Look at the bush beans. You can see those ones have swollen in size and started to grow a portion as well. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to make some observations. You might make your observations in a notebook. You might make your observations on a piece of paper. You might make your observations on a Google document. But I'd like you to make some observations about size, shape, what's different. If your seeds look different than mine, then you should do an illustration of those different seeds. We're going to be looking at these seeds every few days and making these observations. So you should get a document ready to go. Whether your document is a document as in a piece of paper or a live document online like a Google document, you're going to want to illustrate what you see, label what you see, and describe what you see. We're going to continue watching these plants grow. We're going to test tomorrow a different way to find out the effects of water on seeds. Have a great day, everybody.